Hello and welcome to Vegan Cheesecake, your favorite podcast all about vegan food and...
The Golden Girls.
I'm Dave Huffman, the bitchy vegan homo.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Vegan Vicki of Urban Sweetness.
And today we are going to be talking about episode number 12 of season 2.
Sisters.
This is one of my personal favorite ones.
This is a good one.
Not because it is necessarily the funniest, but just because it's got Nancy Walker in it as Sophia's sister. And
yeah.
I love Nancy Walker.
She's hilarious.
Nancy Walker is one of my legitimate pop culture obsessions.
That's all right.
I don't know that people right now even really remember Nancy Walker so much, but Nancy Walker was, of course, the quicker picker-upper lady in all those Bounty commercials.
She was the Bounty lady.
Mm-hmm. And she played Rhoda's... Sorry, Vicky is very much amusing herself with my cat and a piece of paper. So it's
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
She was so cute.
She's so cute. She's the cutest cat.
She was like,
yeah. She weighs 80 pounds, but she's so cute.
She's so cute. Okay,
but,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Nancy Walker also played Rhoda's mother on, the show Rhoda. She was.
Oh, she sure did.
And she, so she was. Yeah, I love her.
She's been
there
for
around
a minute.
since the 50s. She's just a great comedic actress.
Yes,
and
she would. Yeah,
she was
hilarious.
in a lot of like Broadway musicals. I have one of her albums that is called.
Oh, she sang.
Yeah,
go on, girl.
She it's called "I Hate Men." It has one of the best album covers of all time. I will. I'm going to post a picture of that on the Instagram for this week's episode, so you can see Nancy Walker's "I Hate Men." Fantastic album cover. That's all I can tell you. So Nancy Walker plays Angela. She's Sophia's sister.
Yes.
This whole episode is all about they're celebrating Sophia's birthday. They don't tell us what year it is because they don't want to, even though I think they just want to perpetually keep her at 80.
80,
yeah,
right.
She's always going to be 80.
Right.
Just like how like Bart Simpson is always whatever,
he's just
10.
What he is.
Yeah. So like Sophia's 80 and they're celebrating her birthday. Dorothy is going to surprise her with a present,
right?
And she's driving everybody crazy trying to figure out what the present is. She keeps preying on poor dumb Rose,
who they don't tell because she's gonna spill it because she cannot keep a secret at all. Because she said, "Didn't I keep a secret when I told that you had your ears pinned back?"
She only had one little slip up. Yeah.
That's all.
And
she only had one slip up.
All the other little slip ups. Yeah. So you can't trust
Can't
Rose.
trust her.
Yeah.
Cause look, she was about to give it all up for taking her to get some ice cream with rainbow sprinkles that were 5 cents extra. Come on, Rose. You can't be cheap.
Everybody has a price. And
everybody
hers is 5 cents.
Hers is rainbow sprinkles. Rainbow sprinkles for 5 cents.
What a deal. Mm-hmm.
Sprinkles for 5 cents extra. Now they're like $1 extra.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We were talking about coffee inflation last episode. Now we're
talking about rainbow sprinkles being extra. How you gonna charge me for sprinkles? Come on now, it's terrible.
That's how they get you. All those little add-ons. Mm-hmm.
They do.
They do.
All the add-ons. Man, the devil.
But I like whatever. What is the line? I can't even remember. But they reference Monty Hall. She's like, if you wanted a better gift, you should have like adopted Monty Hall or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I loved watching old game shows. I love watching Let's Make a Deal. It's just not the same with what's his name hosting it. Why can't I say his name?
Wink.
No. That was hosted the last incarnation. God.
Of what?
Wayne Brady.
Oh, Wayne. Oh, you're talking about now.
Yeah,
Wayne Brady.
Yeah,
yes.
Wayne Brady hosts it now. I couldn't say his name.
Wayne Brady's awesome.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
No.
Yeah, it's just not the same. Even though he's very charming and does a good job.
He is. What did Wink Martindale? What did he host?
He was on. Was that the Dating Game? Was that right?
No, I don't think
it was the Dating Game or Newlywed Game. One of those two. I can't remember.
Oh, I think it was a dating game because I'm thinking a Newlywed Game. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I just like anytime I can talk about Monty Hall. That's all.
Right. Yes. Come on, Monty.
And Sophia does have a great line early in the episode where she says something about, aside from only making love in one position, she's had a very full life.
Yes, she has. Come on through.
But the thing is, what position? We don't know.
We don't know. I think Sophia a little nasty. We don't know. Get him, Sophia.
Yeah. I think she's a reverse cowgirl kind of lady.
Yeah. Come on now. It's the height. It's easier to maneuver.
I just like that because that opened up the door for a good follow up from Blanche, but we didn't get it.
We didn't get it at all.
We didn't get it at all. That's a damn shame.
She didn't give it to us.
Yeah. But I wanted to ask, so of course, whenever Dorothy the present is finally revealed,
right,
that it's Angela, and Sophia turns out hates her. They haven't talked in 30 years.
Listen, she hates her sister.
Here's my question. Don't you think Dorothy would have known that? Don't you think Dorothy would know that there's been nothing but bad blood and that maybe flying her over as a surprise isn't like the best surprise then? That just seems weird, right?
You would think. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Especially with, I'm thinking, the big Italian family that they have.
Yeah.
She should have known that.
And quite frankly, if there was that much bad blood for the last 30 years, Sophia would have been like trash talking Angela every second she got. You know what I mean?
Right. But not if she didn't bring her up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But Dorothy may have brought her up. Yeah, at some point in time.
Yeah, it seemed weird. But I wanted to ask you, have you ever gotten a present from somebody that, and you don't have to tell me who it was. No, you don't even have to tell me what it was in case you're worried that the person will figure it out too much. But I just want to know, have you ever gotten a present from somebody that they were all excited about giving you, and then when you got it, you were just like, oh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? And this is my thing. I'm very simple. So it's like, I like stuff like gift cards. You could get, if you give me a gift card to Whole Foods, boo, I can get 5 cards to Whole Foods or somewhere. But when you get something that you like,
right,
to give to somebody. So this was a while back, and I don't care if she hears that. I don't care. But like a friend of mine, she got me like this journal, and I was like, okay, this was a while back. This was before I would like to journal and stuff like that. But she got me like this journal thing, and she was like, because Cindy told me that you would like that, but I said no. She could spend the gift card, and she could do it, but the journal, she can use this forever. I was like, okay, So yeah, I've gotten stuff I don't. Yeah. Like I'm like really simple. You can give me a Whole Foods gift card.
See, you say simple, but it's really you just want to have control over what you get.
Absolutely. Hello, who does that? Hello, no. Yeah, but you know what? But other than that, I'm pretty much grateful for everything I get. You know. Now I am. Don't think I'm not grateful, people, because I ain't like the journal. But that was that was a long time.
She's grown since then.
I have, and so I'm anytime somebody gets me something, I'm very appreciative.
Well, that's nice.
So what about you?
Well, I always think that I'm probably like the easiest person to get something for, but apparently that is not true, because at least with my family, I would always get weird things that made no sense to me. And I think they think because, like David's kind of quirky, so like we'll just get him. One year for Christmas, they got me like a belly dancing like instructional DVD that came with little like
the
symbols like. And they thought it was really funny, like but why would you waste your money in that? Like, I'm not right. I'm not gonna use it. Like
that's the biggest thing. Like, why would you do that? And it's
like, so things like that. It's like,
right.
I think they just think, that's something weird. Like,
just because.
So I also sort of like, for me, Christmas is such a pain in the butt anymore, really. Like, and I like to think that I treat people nicely all the time, so like, right. and do nice little things for people all the time. So like Christmas, I don't really participate in Christmas anymore as far as like gift exchanges. And except for like my nieces and nephews, because like Christmas for kids is still something, but like when you're an adult, it's not like you need stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's just more clutter in your house, and then and I just don't want people to feel like the stress of, I have to get something for Dave. It's like, well, just don't. Like, let's all just agree to not worry about it. So I try to remove myself from the gift giving equation
Yeah.
years ago. And like if I have like a birthday or something like that, I always tell people no gifts. Or I make it like, if you're going to do something, donate to an animal charity, things like that.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
I would appreciate.
Yeah.
Like, don't feel like you have to get me anything. I don't want anything. It's fine.
Yeah.
And so I just try to like remove myself, because more often than not, I find that I'm in that awkward position of like, oh, thank you. Thank you for... Thank you.
Thanks for the belly dance.
Yeah, that was a weird thing. Yeah.
Wow.
There was one time they gave me my ex-sister-in-law gave me this wooden pig sculpture kind of thing. Like it was from like Pier 1 or something like that.
Okay.
And I think they thought it was really ugly and weird, and that's why they got it for me. But I actually did really like that. I was like, this is great.
Thanks. That is so...
That was the only one of those gifts I think I ever got that they were like, yeah.
That's so funny. Like, I know, like Cindy and I, we get the like way practical things.
Yeah.
Like, so she may get me like an attachment to the KitchenAid or something like that.
See, that kind of stuff.
And
great.
I'm like, cool.
My sister's good about that too. If she gives me gifts, like it is usually something kitchen related. Like one year for Christmas, I just got a bunch of like spices. Perfect.
Oh, that's
love it.
Yeah. Now
that's
that right
excellent.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that like to cook, we appreciate anything kitchen related.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not some giant, bulky, single purpose device. Like someone gave me one time like a one of those apple peeler things. Who's going to use that? Like it was a machine you're supposed to like skewer the apple on and like peel it.
And it just peels.
It's like, who wants that taking up room in your house?
Right.
I mean,
something that clunk. Yeah, you're like, okay.
I have a peeler. I don't. Yeah.
Right. You're like, I have a knife.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, I can just do that.
I can just peel it.
Yeah.
That's
But I've never been surprised with a person as my present.
I have not.
I
either.
was almost someone's surprise present.
Oh.
But during lockdown, all the plans got canceled.
Oh.
I was supposed to fly out for a friend's birthday in Portland, Oregon. And,
you did
I was
say,
gonna
okay.
surprise. I was going to be the surprise. He didn't know I was coming.
Oh, that would have been so amazing.
Unless I was his Angela, and maybe he
oh
wouldn't
my
have been
gosh,
happy.
maybe he'd. What are you doing there?
He and his wife and I, we were plotting. It was like, oh yeah, it'll be a big surprise. You won't know you're coming, and then boom.
Like, why are you?
David's here. Great.
No, he'd be like, honey, let me see you in the kitchen real quick. You're like,
Dave and I aren't friends.
Right? You like, and you standing there like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That would have been really awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
And surprising, because I have no ill will towards him.
Right. Be like, when did this happen? And why wasn't I informed?
So I have another question about surprises. Have you ever unpacked your luggage and found a dead corpse in it?
That I have not.
No.
I'm gonna say no.
You've never found like Angela found Pee Wee Bombazzi.
That's what she found in her luggage.
In her luggage. I love that story.
Yeah, no, I have not. No. And I hope I never do.
But I love that she doesn't travel with luggage anymore
because of that. That would scar you though.
Yeah, but that's such a great weird thing though. She's like, oh, where are your bags? She's like, oh no, I never travel with luggage. And I forgot. I can't remember. Is she wearing the exact same outfit through the entire episode?
That red.
No, it's not red. It's like a gray kind of like.
Was it gray? Who had on red?
I don't remember. But well, maybe she did towards the end. Maybe she changed her outfit. Ooh. I can't remember now.
I know.
Have to look it up. But yeah, she is definitely. I just thought that was funny, that she doesn't. So what does she do?
She said, I don't travel.
Yeah. Maybe she, like Sophia, remember we learned that Sophia rinses out her underwear every Monday and Thursday. Maybe that's a family thing, and maybe it's
got to, because that's how you know they're sisters. They rinse out their undies.
Mm-hmm. And then my other question to you is, do you have any cousins, like Dorothy has cousin Apollonia with her big donkey butt?
I refuse to say anything under the grounds that it might incriminate me.
Oh, I love it.
But yes. I got a few donkey butt cousins.
Donkey butt cousins?
Oh, yeah. I got a few donkey butt. Where that donkey at? I got a few donkey butt cousins. Absolutely. Y'all.
You look forward to the family reunion?
Hey, y'all. Yeah.
Do you ever play pin the tail on them?
No, but that might be next family reunion meeting.
Yeah.
Pin the tail on the cousin.
Pin the tail on the cousin's donkey butt. I like it.
That's what's up.
I say do it. Do it up.
But I love the fact that when they saw each other, they just went one way, the other one went the other way, and then the stories of why they did not talk for so many years.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
They weren't even,
It wasn't even, it was so hilarious.
30 years of not talking to your sister because you don't remember.
There's the red.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I brought up the episode so we could prove. So this woman who travels with no luggage, she first shows up in a this is like a little like gray kind of,
the gray little sweater and
stuff. Then at the party she's in a red dress, and then at the end she's in a blue dress.
Right.
So they must have taken her shopping.
But my thing is, when she said, "May your sauce never stick to your pasta," baby.
May your marinara never stick to your
baby. That right there. Oh,
that's a good insult.
That she said, oh, "No, you didn't."
The way the knives got, but they have. She's like, another great insult there is, "I hope you put your dentures in upside down and chew your own head off."
Chew your head off. They were just shooting them.
The logic of that doesn't really check out, but it's a good insult,
right? They were hurling them, hurling them.
Blanche has one great line in this as well when they're talking about the sign of a man's virility. And she says, "Oh, I always thought the way you tell a man's virility is by the number of newspapers stacked up in front of his hotel room."
In front of his hotel room. Nasty. Blanche, I'm telling you, she gets it in.
Yeah.
Get him, Blanche.
Blanche probably tried to leave a hotel room one time and couldn't open up the door.
Couldn't open up
because there were so many newspapers stacked up out in front. Mm-hmm.
Gone girl.
Yeah. And I think Rose's highlight is when she has the great Scandinavian expression of, you know what they say, you can let two angry mackerel fight it out in your purse, but don't ever plan on carrying that purse to a formal affair.
You're like, what? What is that?
That old chestnut. Well, you know, a lot gets lost in translation. That's what she says.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We roll everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say 85% of everything she says gets lost in translation.
Oh, I just remembered one weird little bit of trivia about Nancy Walker on this episode.
Okay.
So it turns out that when Nancy Walker was doing her iconic bounty commercials, the Quicker Picker Upper commercials, during filming of those, Estelle Getty, Sophia, was her stand-in. So like when they would be doing like, you know, setups and stuff, people might not know how movie production works, but like, so when they're trying to get the lighting and everything set up and all the things, they have someone that comes in that's basically your same size and everything, so they get the sight lines and the light cues and everything without making the star actually have to be just the body. Right. So she was her stand-in for those kind of things. And apparently it was never very friendly to Estelle Getty and like never really talked to her. And so when Estelle Getty found out that, you know, Nancy Walker was going to be coming on her as a guest star on her show.
Did she get her?
She was planning on it, but then she decided not to be the better person and not.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not that she was mean to her. She just wasn't like, you know, they weren't like palling around.
She was like, you're a stand-in.
Yeah.
I have to talk to you.
Exactly.
That's terrible.
It is a little terrible.
Like you don't talk to the help.
Yeah. Well, that's like me.
True.
You know that's what I've been accused of, right? Right? Well, I think we've mentioned that before. Yeah, my ex always used to say that I'm not nice to the help.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's only because I get annoyed when like cashier. We've talked about how much I hate whenever like a grocery store cashier tries to like talk to you about the stuff you're buying.
Not that. Yeah, you are a little. Yeah, you be a little petty.
I have no patience for that.
But no, you know what? I can't say that because it depends on my mood. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, dude, I don't. Just fix my stuff.
Yeah.
Bag my stuff.
Exactly. Someone posted on one of my Instagram things lately. I can't remember what it was about, but they referenced something about Trader Joe's. They're like, oh, Trader Joe's has really good blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what it was. And I said, oh, you know, I hardly ever go into Trader Joe's because I am so annoyed by their cashiers who are doing nothing but their job and being nice and friendly.
Right.
But it's just, I
don't
like when they want to like, because they're specifically trained to engage customers about the products. Like that's part of what they're supposed to do. If they don't do it, they get in trouble. But I just avoid the situation because I don't want them to like pick up and whatever, like, oh, I've never had this.
Right.
Whatever. Is it good? It's like, yeah, I don't know either. I'm buying it. Just,
Right. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me.
Let's just get this transaction through. Yeah. So I've been accused of not being nice to the help as well.
Oh, yeah. And it really depends.
Yeah.
It really and
everybody has a bad day too. And just because someone's rude to you one time doesn't mean that they're always like that.
That's true.
I mean, I had my meltdown at the barbershop, a couple weeks ago, and I'm not always like that.
No.
Even though I do go by Bitchy Vegan Homo, and sometimes people think sometimes people are like,
sorry, y'all, this is just hilarious.
Well, it's funny because people always say, Dave, you're too nice. Like, that name doesn't really fit you. And I'm like, well, it does sometimes. You gotta, it definitely rears its ugly head. I think I was like at, I might have talked about this on the show before too, like again at some restaurant. I think it was at Cleveland Vegan.
Okay.
I think. And the server, he said something about like, oh, do you want pickles with that? And I'm like, no, your pickles aren't very good. And then like, I can't remember what I said. And then he was like, oh yeah, well, we don't make them in house. I'm like, well, that's even worse. Like then, like,
then you need to fix that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and then he's like, and like, I'm sorry. I said, I said, I have a show. It's called Bitchy Vegan Homo. So I said, I'm sorry. Like, that's just kind of, he's like, oh no, I know. Like he like apparently knew of me or whatever. And I'm like, well, now you get to see why I'm called that. So
he's like, the name fits.
The name fits.
The name fits.
Yeah, there's definitely some servers out there that would probably go, oh yeah, no, that guy, he's an asshole. He'd 100%. He should be called like asshole vegan homo.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I try to be like nice because I've been on the other side, you know, and I've been where people have like really dogged me, and I'm like, okay. But that's so funny because like at one pop-up that I had, this is like one of my really earlier pop-ups when I first started, somebody was like just like yelling at me.
Yeah.
What? No, she wasn't, like, the voice wasn't, but she was just really nasty to me.
Mm-hmm.
And basically said, wait till I tell the owner of that you were nasty. And I said, well, first, I wasn't being nasty. Uh-huh. I was just telling you,
Second, you just told the owner.
And I was just like, I said, well, what is it that you want to tell the owner? And she was like, oh, because what is your name? I said, well, I told her my name was Sonia. Because I'm like, no, you don't need, I was like, Sonia. Oh, okay. Wait till I tell. And I said, well, you know what? I'll get her for you. And I said, what can I help you with? I said, because I'm Vegan Vicki. I own this. What's the problem? Yeah. And I'm like, what is, what is wrong with you? Mm-hmm. But people are so, but sometimes it's something you should be able to gauge. Yeah. Like, I'm not in the mood for your banter right now. Yeah. I don't want to talk.
Right.
I don't want to talk.
Exactly.
Just pack my stuff.
Uh-huh.
And let's go.
Well, see, I'm again, one of the greatest little unintentional advantages of me naming my business Bitchy Vegan Homo is that when someone gives me attitude, I can just stay on brand and don't have to be nice to them.
Listen.
So yeah, it works out really well.
Check the name, boo. Check the name.
Someone one time was like giving me grief about, I think it was a social media post. They're like, this, I can't believe, as a business, I'm like, hey, yeah, it's a post by someone named Bitchy Vegan Homo. So like, come on, let's understand that there's going to be.
Listen, people, check the name.
There's going to be a little attitude and some humor sometimes.
Check the name, people.
It's okay.
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
Well, what are you going to do?
I love it.
And, one other, we always try to work in the food conversations.
Absolutely.
And one of my favorite throwaway jokes is both of them, both Angela and Sophia, describe the woman who hosts that Christmas party as her manicotti.
Her manicotti was so
hard. You could anchor a boat with it.
You could anchor a boat with it. Mm-hmm. That was, her manicotti was horrible. And it's like, woo.
What was in her manicotti
that made it that heavy? Because I'm like, okay, so you got ricotta cheese, you got other cheese, but is it that heavy?
I don't know.
Listen,
that overcooked it, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But I just made some manicotti.
I know. You had a post.
It was really good.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah.
And you made a tofu ricotta in there.
I did. So delicious. I did, and I added a little unsweetened milk with it.
Yeah.
Soy milk.
Uh-huh.
I gotta say that because
Right. People get grief.
Do you know? Oh, wait. What? Speaking of that, I got dragged on Facebook.
For what?
Somebody saw my shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
And
thought it was actual shrimp.
I put follow your heart.
Yeah.
Smoked Gouda in the grits. Follow your heart. Vegan.
Yeah.
And somebody said that's not vegan. That's vegetarian. I was like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't know what she meant. I thought she was talking about the shrimp. I'm like, the shrimp is plant-based. She said, yeah, but you said you use cheese. I said I use follow your heart. Boop, boop.
Vegan cheese.
She
Yeah.
said, whatever.
Well, my friend Kelly and a lot of her posts, like Vegan Mom and Sons, if you don't follow her.
I
on
love
Instagram,
her.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly.
Vegan Mom and Sons. She's awesome. She always she just says butter. Like she doesn't qualify it. She just says butter.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I get such grief when I put margarine and people are like, well, not on margarine. I'm like,
right.
So I don't know how she gets away with it. Or if she just spends all her time explaining to people, like I just say butter, but of course I mean a vegan butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of times, like if I'm doing something, I'll say in like the caption, like at the top.
Yeah.
My menu is 100% vegan.
Right.
Because I hate having to put, I use vegan butter.
Yeah.
Vegan this.
Yes.
Vegan that. And I'm like, dude.
It's clear. It's in the name.
It's vegan.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I again, if you go to Cleveland Vegan, they have they have a chalk written sign at the front. It's like, yes, everything is 100% vegan. It's like you've walked into a place that has vegan in the name.
Cleveland Vegan.
Who are the people that are asking this question?
People ask all the time. Like literally, if I'm doing something, like if I'm having a pop up or like when I have my pickup, you know, your pre-orders and stuff, they're like, well, I mean, is this vegan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, dear. It's vegan.
Well, but see, your company name, Urban Sweetness,
doesn't
have the word, but it's by Vegan Vicki. So Vegan Vicki obviously says
I'll usually
vegan.
say, right. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of times I may say it's Urban Sweetness, you know, Vegan Vicki.
Right, Vegan Vicki. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, but I thought about changing my name.
Did you?
I did.
I
still am. I have no idea.
All right.
But, I mean, I love the name Urban Sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
But because, fun fact about me, I was actually... This is before I met you. I was actually just going to do mini vegan treats.
Yeah. I remember that's what you said.
Yeah.
That you had.
And that's hence the name Urban Sweetness.
Right.
And then.
now you're far more known for savory stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I really thought about I'm like, maybe I want to rebrand myself.
Yeah.
And come up with a different name with vegan in it.
Mm-hmm.
But. Every time I think about that, somebody says, oh, my God, Urban Sweet, that's such a cool name. I'm like, oh, thanks. But I always want to add, vegan something because I'm like, you really don't know.
Yeah.
If it's vegan. But I don't know.
Well,
it's totally off topic. Quarantine vegan cheesecake, people. We liable to go off anywhere. So, I mean, hey. But that happened before quarantine, too. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
This is just what we do.
But I'm gonna use that as an excuse.
Well, we've actually talked a little bit about Golden Girls on this episode.
We did
some other ones.
Yeah, but the last one.
I had a friend that listened to an episode. He was like, he texted me. He's like, I'm 10 minutes in. When do you guys talk about the Golden Girls? I don't remember what episode.
We're coming.
And I said, some weeks not so much. Other weeks quite a bit. You know
exactly.
Yeah. But
if you love us, you just listen.
Well, and if you do love us, take a minute to write a review.
Yes.
On whatever platform you're listening to this on. I know that a little over a third of our audience listens to it on iTunes, and obviously that helps if you're on iTunes or Stitcher or whatever you're using. Just write a little review, rate us. It helps other people find us. And we're gonna coming up. Well, we had all these plans to have guests on and do all this stuff, and then this all happened.
Right.
We were going to take some road trips, interview some people.
We still taking a road. I don't care what nobody say.
We're going to do it, but it's just, and then we were recording remotely for a few weeks.
Yeah,
and we had all kinds of tech issues.
Yeah, last week was just.
Yeah, a few weeks ago it was just.
It was awful.
It was a disaster. So that's why we were like, we have to wait until we can meet up again.
But now we're together.
We
Social distancing, of course.
Again, but it's lovely
to
see you. Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy to be in your presence.
I'm happy to be present.
Oh, wow. Did y'all peep that? Did you peep the shade, people? I did. I peeped it, but that's okay.
No, I love to see you.
We will talk about that offline.
I wish I had been recording this visually in a time-lapse kind of thing so people could have seen you do your hair while you were recording.
Right.
She was multitasking people.
I was multitasking.
She was.
Because I was like, oh, it feels dry.
Yeah, she was just worked her hair out.
Yeah, because I don't know if you heard the last week, but I do this regimen with my hair because it's natural, no chemicals. Mm-hmm. And I do this shampooing thing, and I have to like braid it up so it'll be like really curly. Mm-hmm. And I was looking like Celie from The Color Purple.
But now you don't look like Celie
anymore.
I
don't, because I pulled them out and it's luxurious curls.
Yes, you look lovely.
Thank you, sugar. But I was pulling my hair out.
Yeah, literally.
As we were.
Literally, she was pulling her hair out while we were recording this.
And it's so cool.
So I probably know the answer to this already, but do you have anything coming up?
Not a thing. No, you know what? I've been This is some. I'm still trying to get videos on YouTube. So I'm trying to work on that. And so y'all pray for me.
It's time consuming.
Listen.
I mean, it took me weeks just to get the one up of me eating a cake. And that wasn't even like, it wasn't even produced. Yeah. But it was all kinds of tech things. Like, I can't even explain why. Yeah. Like, trying to get it and it's like sync it and everything.
And my thing is, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get the perfect setting. I have to get the perfect thing.
No, that's how I am too.
And the thing is, I'm like, you know what? You need to calm down and just, start off doing something and then go in it. So it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming, people. It's Urban Sweetness TV. In the interim, is that the word to use? Yeah. In the interim. You can see videos of me when I was on Fox 8.
That's right.
That's all. That's what's on there. But I don't have nothing coming up. You can catch me on my website, www.urbansweetness.com, or Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, urban_sweetness.
Lovely.
Yes.
And I do have the thing about my YouTube channel, Bitchy Vegan Homo. There's videos from my recipes that I had made previously. There's about 10 of those that were produced in the studio. Hopefully, in the very near future, we'll be getting back to producing more of those. And then there was this recent video of me eating my friend's cake whenever he didn't show up for me to give him his cake.
Right.
And then all of our podcasts actually get uploaded onto my YouTube channel so people can listen to it on that YouTube channel. So they're all on there as well.
Why you ain't tell me you can do that?
I thought I did tell you.
You see the secrets, people. The secret. We supposed to be like together,
but
and the secrets. My heart.
I like to keep a little mystery.
My heart. That's a big mystery right there. You kept that.
I did.
You kept that from me.
I'm so sorry. Oh, look at I'm getting a look. But yeah, I don't really have anything else coming up except for there could be by the time we're recording this a little early. By the time this goes live, there could actually be something that's come out.
That's awesome.
So maybe I'll have to go back in and edit and throw that in one of these things and be like, hey, this is happening. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, you can find me, follow me on social media at Bitchy Vegan Homo, everywhere except for Facebook, where I am BVH Show. And then, of course, the website, bitchyveganhomo.com. And I have been putting a few more recipes up there more frequently since I've had more time to actually do that.
I need to do that, too.
Yeah, I need to get... I've had more things. I just did this... I did a baked frittata. That should be the most recent one.
It looked amazing.
That was really good.
Yes.
And, there's a couple other things coming up there. So, yeah.
You made me want to go out and get a little tiny cast iron skillet.
Oh, my God, the little cast iron skillet.
I love that. I think I'm going to go get one because I'm going to...
Yeah.
I'm going to do something.
Yeah, they're nice to make little individual bakes in.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, and those Lodge skillets are like so cheap too.
Yeah. So. You know what? I had some square ones. But they looked so rusty. They were in my basement. Yeah. Well, and I had just found them.
If you just scour them and then you rub them with oil, they'll be totally fine.
But you know what? I got it from somebody.
Oh, and you don't trust
and
them.
I was like, scared.
All right, better safe than
I'm scared.
Giving somebody God knows what.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Oh, wow, that's bad.
Well, Vicki, thank you for being a friend. You know what?
Thank you for being a friend and all of this quarantine social distancing stuff.
Bye, all.
Bye.